Oh, but talk to Speedy. We make no money. We make no money. We just like pretend that we make money, Harry. That's all we do, Harry. Hey, mi amigo. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? What's going on?
That's so good, man. That's so good. I'm telling you, man.
What's going on, Speedy?
Lonely. I'm telling you, man. Mr. Lonely, you know? Telling you, man. It's fucking hard out here.
What
We
happened?
have a small meeting, boys. I need help. I don't know what to do, all honesty. I'm telling you.
What happened? Tell me.
Well, what happened here is they found it, bro.
For
they
what?
Fucking my Tijuana, bro. They found my goddamn bench, bro.
Holy shit, is it gone?
So, police been there for 2-3 days now. And they've been marking the place with, like, you know, duct tapes and stuff saying it's closed. And, hola. And,
Really?
BSK have a secret member that likes to dress as a cop every day to go to cop meetings. And he managed to sneak in today too. And the cops were talking about that, well, they managed to find my secret room. And, you know, I saw the bench and they want to take my ranch away. And I'm going to have a
They want to
insane
take your
warrant after
ranch
me.
away?
That's what they
Jesus
said in the
Christ.
police meeting. This
For
is the
what?
first time I'm getting raided. First crime that I can't even connect to me yet. I don't know, boys.
Okay, I understand them seizing your Tijuana, sure, but your ranch doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, the whole thing for me is this. They managed to... This is what I need you guys for, because I'm at a double path, or what you call it. On one road, if I go full on psycho, I'll prove that I am the one that potentially have been using this, you know,
Right.
connection, correct?
Yeah, like I guess you have a lot of, well, you have some plausible deniability that you could say you didn't know it was there, right? Because the ranch is a big thing.
Ranch is big. Nobody have ever seen me. There is no records of me of ever gun selling or gun trafficking. I wasn't caught at the ranch. I wasn't at the ranch. You get what I'm saying? Like when they raided the inside of it, like there is nothing coming back to me except that I own the property. And the biggest, and even the guy, even when they were growing weed outside, the people, the one person who got caught for it don't belong to the ranch. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know, boys. I actually don't know, man. I don't
It's
know,
one
man.
of those things where, like, having that information today doesn't really matter because it's going to take them like a fucking month just to get the court case going, right? So it's definitely you've got a lot of time to think about it. I wouldn't do anything rash. That's just my opinion.
But I just feel fucking...
Yeah, I would tell you right now, Speedy, there's no shot to take a ranch. I would just worry more about the Tijuana shit, because that's probably fucked.
Well, I don't know, man. For me, it's like, I'm going to have a huge warrant, boys. If there is no charge for manufacturing. But apparently at the PD meeting, they said that they were going to make a charge.
All right, well.
Wait.
We're,
Can they make
you
a
on the
charge
run,
and then charge you?
It looks like it.
What?
Yeah, of course they can.
Really?
And it all
Doesn't that set a horrible precedent?
No, I mean, that's literally happens all the time, right?
Boys.
You don't have to get charged like the instant you do the crime, right?
Okay, but not getting charged when you need to do the crime and then waiting to charge you so they can make a law for it first just sounds really stupid.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's literally how law works, though. Like, they do that all the time.
Well, you know what also works? Having a secret place in the ranch. Because the first time you get raided, they find it anyway. It's not their fault. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know. So it's hard life, boys. It's fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I should have never
guess-
moved that shit there, man.
I guess the bigger question is like, oh yeah, what happens to you today versus, you know, what happens when they bring you to court in what, probably at least 2 weeks, I would say.
I would say that with my luck, if they catch me once they put out a warrant, I'll get the 9 still court. That's my luck. You know,
All right.
I
Well, then we'll keep you safe.
ain't no Michael Simone. You know, I can't hide for like 5 months. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to do, boys. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I have enough grenade. I had this crazy plan. What if I go to the? What if, you know, I go and blow up the goddamn, you know, the bench?
Blow up the ranch?
No, the fucking bench.
Yeah, let's go destroy it right now. Can we go do that?
But
I mean,
here's the
surely
problem.
they seized it yesterday, no? Would
No,
they just leave it there?
bro, these guys. I saw
Let's go
them when
fucking
they were
destroy
going
it
to
right
my
now
ranch.
then, Speedy. If it's literally right there, let's go fucking empty that bitch out, fucking destroy that bench, burn all the evidence.
Now, here is the problem, though. We do that, we confirming that we knew about the bench inside of a secret room.
You're not confirming
they don't
shit.
know
They're not
we
gonna prove
know.
it to you. How are they gonna prove it to you?
Well, they're seizing my goddamn property without knowing it's me. So what the fuck you talking about?
They can't go, oh, Speedy blew up this bench. How are they gonna do that? What evidence do they have?
No, but I feel like the evidence is maybe like they're gonna respond and be like, bench blown up. It gotta be like they basically like maybe confirming we knew about the bench, correct? Inside of the wall. Or am I
Yeah,
being
and I mean,
crazy right
yesterday
now?
they would have taken all sorts of fucking pictures and shit anyway, right? Like, what?
Yeah, but pictures is no, you know, pictures is no proof. I have many
I
benches
mean,
in many houses. Like you can,
pictures
you know.
is basically their whole fucking thing in court.
Yeah, I don't know. This shit sounds dumb as fuck to me, Speedy. You just got railed and you just got to accept that it sounds like it. But if they try to seize your ranch, I don't know. That's just stupid.
Well, welcome to my life. You know, I'm used to it. All honesty, boys, I'm not gonna lie. I am like, you know, I don't know what to do here, man. Because I'm telling you, bro, I would never move Tijuana there. You know, when I moved it there, like a week ago.
Fucking hell.
Till this day, it's been in, you know, containers. And I was always, my dream was like, hey, I always was like, you know, the whole ranch is, the whole idea is like, I can move it there, you know, maybe I was like, I thought to, what a fool I am, as well, it's okay, it's whatever. I thought to myself, bro, like, I can hide in here, PD can raid me a couple times, maybe like they get suspicious, but if they get suspicious, I just chill it down, you know what I mean? I didn't know the fucking one time I get fucked, you know, they find everything. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't like,
Yeah.
what the fuck I built a goddamn secret door for and fucking, what the fuck? I should have put my bench in the goddamn barrio in the middle of the fucking road. But it is what it is.
So, I guess if you was to get arrested now, there is a chance that they're gonna throw you in jail and just keep you there, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So that's got to be the main thing we think about right now, right? Like,
Yep.
Here's the thing, right? Are you gonna want to go hit a jewelry store still and accept the fate if it happens, or do you want to stay protected, and hidden?
What I'm trying to wrap my mind around is how do they prove, like, how do they, so what, they're going to charge you with what, weapons trafficking?
Well, there was no weapon there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what, you had a bench that can do what, like, you know what I mean? How are they aware of what is going on
Well,
there?
here is the weird part. So back in the days, in my connection in Tijuana, only I could access my tools because, you know, it was me discovering myself. You know what I mean? I sat down and I looked at pictures for many years because you guys know I can't read. I only, you know, I read the faces and the pictures. So I was reading the pictures for months and weeks. and I sit down and I learn the path of, you know, how to build this shit. And I also started to be like, I want to teach others. So if you just, you know, walk up to my bench, there are, let's call it, pictures on how to assemble.
Yeah, but what
I
does
call
that
it
prove,
step
though?
1.
Do they find a stash of guns next to the bench? If they
No.
just found a bench with a bunch of what, like blueprints or photos or whatever, what does that actually? I can have a photo of how to make an AK-47 on my bedroom. What does that prove?
Well, fun thing you should say that. The same bench you can have everywhere, but the difference is mine is, you know, in use.
Well, that's why I'm saying, right? Like, it's gonna take a while before it even goes to court, right? Like, the fact that we can't even answer that question,
Yeah.
right? How can the police answer it, right? So they have to
I
do all
saw-
of that digging and figuring it out, and it may be that it's like a month before they even take you to court, right? So that bit, like I say, I'm not worried about too much because it's far out. You can deal with it when it comes. I'm worried about here and now.
Here and now, I think I'm going to get the fattest 9s ever. And all honesty, boys, I don't know this Simone guy, but I know Simone, so I will not be protected. The protection I got is this.
But
Like, I'm not saying it in the wrong way. I
that's
mean,
the-
like, you know, yeah.
And that's the question I asked, right? Do you want to go into hiding and have us help you stay out of prison? Or do you want to just continue being Speedy and robbing places and shooting shit up and just accept your fate?
But my fate is corrupted, man. I
Yeah, we're
didn't
not,
choose this
not
fate,
saying you
man.
got fucked, but it's kind of your choice right there.
Why you laughing, puta? If I save your life for 60 days, puta, I
Well, that's
fucking
what I'm
put you in
saying. You
prison,
want me to do it in return for you now? Because we will.
But
I literally, the more I think about it, unless they literally create case laws just to actually fuck you, they literally have nothing on you. Think about it. They found no stash of guns. They found, like, what? Probably no stash of materials. Even if they did, materials is used for God knows how many things, right? All they found was a bench with a couple of photos on how to make guns. How does that prove anything?
based upon somebody who was collecting weed outside of my ranch who don't have keys to the ranch at all. Like, it could be
Right.
anybody.
But yeah, that's the thing though. The point is, Lang, while they figure that all out, are they going to keep Speedy in prison? That's what we're trying to avoid.
I
No,
think
no,
so.
no, I get that, right? But what are they gonna fit? What case are they gonna make? You can't have photos of how to make guns in your house, or that's weapons trafficking. Like, you know what I mean? What can they actually create that'll fuck Speedy? I can't really think of anything.
Right.
He's got no history of
Yeah.
trafficking. He's got no history of well, I'm gonna assume you have no history of trafficking. Maybe you do, but if you do, then you're probably that probably doesn't help you much.
Isn't that like
they probably never?
threats
I
or
don't think they've
something?
ever caught Speedy doing any sort of gun trade or sale before, right?
Only the prison one, trafficking guns into prison. But it doesn't say guns on
I
it.
don't
It
even know if they'll
says
use
contraband
that.
to prison. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if they'll use that against you. All he really had was just blueprints on how to make some guns. That's the issue here. Is in reality, it's not that the cops knew what they were looking for, but them accidentally finding this bench almost hurt them because they found it too soon. Unless they actually have a mountain of evidence to prove that Speedy traffics and manufactures weaponry, they don't have anything.
I haven't done face-to-face deals except with you guys. And, I'm telling you, like, there is no leak here. Or else they would have found the room in the rooster. And that's what would get me fucked, because there is, like, 1,000 weapons in there,
The thing is, if they find people like in their bedrooms been fucking learning how to build bombs, then they charge them like, somebody attempting to be a terrorist or some shit. Are you not going to get the same thing?
What?
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, only thing they could see me potentially build here would be Section 1, and that is Uzi,
Harry,
Mac,
if you have a
lockpick,
poster
dragger.
on your bed that says how to make bombs, you're not getting charged as a terrorist. They have to build that. Like, it's not just, oh, there's a poster, he's a terrorist. There literally has to be a mountain of evidence that proves that.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, boys. If I lose my lunch, I'm going to crack at Andy, bro. I will kill every cop at every traffic section. I'm telling you.
Speedy,
Like,
they're not going to seize your ranch.
like,
They're just using that as an empty threat. They're not going to. Literally,
Bro.
there's compounds in the city that blow up motherfuckers every single day and wipe out cops. GG, Chang NBC, Manda. They ain't going to seize your property. That's just the most ridiculous thing on the planet. They're just using that as an empty threat to scare you.
I met Pred in the casino and he said, "Can't wait to take your ranch away." I threw
Yeah,
a grenade at
exactly.
him and said,
Pred
"Suck
is
my dick."
literally the worst
And I
person to
met-
believe.
And I met Dean outside, you know, when I think it's all, you know, a couple of the grenades I threw there, yeah. But it's okay, but like now, focus right now, right fucking this second. My ranch is shut down. Now we can go snake there a little bit, you know, look it out, boys, see what's up. But we see if we can find the pad, but the ranch is shut down. I believe if the bench is down there and it's not destroyed or
Man, the
taken,
more I think about it, they fucked up, Speedy. You know what they should have done?
Yeah, they should have seen it.
When they
waited,
found, when they
grabbed
found
evidence.
that bench, they shouldn't have
Yeah.
said shit. They shouldn't have done
Yeah.
shit. They should have
Yeah,
gotten
so-
a warrant to plant cameras, a warrant to stake your shit out, a warrant to look into your accounts, look into your phone records,
Yeah.
everything. Build the evidence first before you even expose the fact that you found that thing.
Yeah, they
Oh my
really-
God, they
really
fucked up. They actually fucked up so
All they
badly.
needed was one picture of Speedy to prove
Yeah.
everything, and they've got nothing. It's so crazy.
And that's why it puts me on this path, right? Because if it was like, listen, boys, when they came yesterday and raided, correct? The boys was ready, bro. We had guns. It's not like my boys are slipping. But I said, don't interfere because we got nothing to hide, boys. And I have nothing to hide. There is nothing in all my houses, all my ranches, all my cars, nothing illegal. Like literally, you can't even find a goddamn cigarette, bro.
They blew unless right, we gotta
Unless they
assume the
already had
worst.
it, right.
Unless they already actually have evidence, which they could, there is a possibility. But let's assume for a second that what I think actually happened is the cops saw this bench, got so unbelievably horny, they threw all sorts of logic and investigating out the window and thought they caught you. But the reality is, if they have nothing,
Oh well,
all they
wait,
found
when-
was a bench with some blueprints.
When here's the thing.
Didn't you tell me, Speedy, when you were witnessed to spark the raid, you had a dragon over on your back?
So here is okay. So I can explain to you guys how I got caught, Rang and Harry. So you guys like know the full story. So you guys know like La Fuente Blanca. Just before my ranch, I was driving car speed. Like I was speeding like 130, 120 miles per hour. There's a car past me, Dan Fairley, like 150 miles per hour, full sirens. But I guess cops do what they do, where they just like you speeding, they're gonna turn around and suddenly pull you over. Does that make sense? So I guess he turned off his sirens and lights and literally followed me to the ranch, the 5-second gap there. He followed me, so I didn't watch my back because, he passed me. So why the fuck would he just turn around and turn off his stuff? He followed me. I had a mask on. I got out with my Dragonov. The second I get out here, like let's put that, it's just right here. On my right side by the stage, you can see somebody picking up weed. You get me? So in my mind, I was like, think smart. I could have shot him, but I thought to myself, if I shoot him, more police gonna come. I'm gonna get caught and be attached to this weed, right? So what I did was like, I bring him here. I'm like, hey yo, I'm like, what you doing? And he's like, blah blah blah. He's like, Speedy, I saw you speeding, and I never confirmed I'm Speedy or anything. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I had the mask on at all times, and he said, give me your weapon and you're good to go. I gave him the weapon. He just left the property. I went inside. I went downstairs chilling. 15 minutes later, full raid force came towards, and they managed to arrest one of my VAGOS, MICHI. I fired her on the spot because I was inside. You get me?
Yeah, but like
they didn't even have time to find out who she is before she was fired.
Manufacture
so she's not even part of the ranch or anything. I never got caught on scene, never identified. And
I don't even think it's the
ranch
charge
is
in the
clear.
city.
Like it's nothing in there. And then they started coming to that. They did the second raid after the first raid. They came and found the container at the prison rooms. Then
Even
they
then,
called
it's
me
hard to
multiple
prove
times
that
asking
that's
to
a
like
charge in reality.
give them the keys, and I tried to actually give them the keys because it was clean, but I couldn't find the key. So they asked like, where is the key? Where is the key? And I guess lucky for us boys is because I normally get high. You guys know this, so I always forget. Apparently the key I had given to, I found out today I had given the key to Autotune apparently, and he had shit ton of guns in there. But even then, so guess this, they didn't open the container because they couldn't find the key. And I was like, to my head, I was like, where the fuck is the key, bro? I don't get it. And today when I'm at Altitude, he was like, bro, I had the key. I emptied the container full of guns there. Thank you. I'm like, what the fuck? So even though it was guns in the container, they never managed to breach through the container. So since they didn't manage to breach through the container, I guess they said, let's just go and blow up the ranch. And when cousin was inside, he heard multiple explosions down in the basement. They didn't use one explosion upstairs even. They just went straight down and, you know, stopped blowing.
I honestly think you're fine, assuming they don't have a mountain of evidence against you, which I don't know. That could be the case. If they do, you're fucked. You're just fucked. But if they have no evidence proving that you're some sort of manufacturer or distributor of weaponry or whatever, they literally can't do anything.
Did they take the Dragunov off you from you, or did you just run away?
No, I put it on the ground and I said, have a good day. That's it. I never took off the mask or anything. You know what I mean? I never confirmed it's me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, unless they've got something from the past, which, you know, isn't unheard of, then I don't, like Lang says, they fucked up big time.
Now,
like they should have built their case based on that, right? But they've played their hand already.
Oh man, they could have caught you. Like imagine they just fucking stake you out and watch
imagine how much time you would have got.
Yeah, imagine you coming out with like 50 Dragunov. Like they could have done so much shit to actually fuck you that they just didn't because they got too excited.
Bro, I had an order of 15 C4 last night.
Exactly.
Like I told you guys, you remember you saw my materials. I was building up the fat stack. Like it's... Point is, boys, I moved the shit to the ranch. So if one day it gets too hot, I can shut down my operations. And yes, we grow weed at the ranch, right? But we always done it. And the reason is the fucking secret room. You know what I mean? I wouldn't grow weed there if I didn't have, like, back in the days, this shit used to be in my house. You guys remember you saw it? You guys remember I didn't used to join on the crazy stuff? Because that's the whole point. If I know my shit is exposed, I wouldn't go loco, you know? I thought to myself, I put it somewhere secret, I can go fucking loco, you know?
What's up, Diego?
You need to get a really good lawyer, but I think you're fine. I unless they have a mountain of evidence, but I'm just going to assume that they don't. But unless they do, the thing is, I'm very curious at how they got a raid warrant approved as well, because they saw somebody cultivating marijuana on your property.
Yep.
But did they identify the individual? Did they arrest the individual cultivating?
Yeah, they arrested. It's MICHI.
Oh, so they actually caught him then.
Yeah. By the time they arrested somebody, it was no weed longer at my property. It was all in the truck. And that arrested person is not like belonging to my ranch. You get me? But I wasn't there either, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I don't have a warrant or anything because I'm not part of that goddamn fucking weed stuff. That's what I mean. They use the weed to fuck me, basically, you know, to raid me. But
you're gonna need to get a really good lawyer because you can definitely get out of this. If you get a really good lawyer, he can literally prove that having a bench with some fucking photos on how to make guns means dick.
But it's still
I think the biggest defense I imagine a lawyer would go with is like they literally can't prove you knew it was there. They like Lang said, they fucked up so badly on this. What the it's actually incredible when you think about the bigger picture. If they have nothing on you, then there's literally nothing they can charge you with.
That's what I'm thinking too, right? That's why I don't want to like go blow them up because like
I would just do nothing.
Speedy, I wouldn't never ever. Okay, this might sound stupid, but it could work. Don't pretend like you didn't even know that shit existed.
Right?
Say you bought the ranch and you just had the ranch, like you never knew these rooms existed. They're fucking secret doors that, you know what I mean?
You knew there was an underground, but you didn't know there was like a fucking moving door or whatever.
But that's the truth too, because listen, if you bring any Vagos to the testimony, not even my own boys know about the secret. That's what I'm saying. It's not like it's fucking obvious. You know what I mean? We can actually deny it.
Yeah, I think that's your best defense, honestly. The question just circles back to how do you want to deal with the fact that if you get arrested today, you might be in the prison for a while.
I don't want to be in prison, boys. I don't. Right. And
so just hang out with me. I'll sacrifice myself for you every time. Don't worry.
No.
Fine. So I'm broke anyways. I'm making no money. My business are shit. I'll go to jail for you. Don't worry.
No, boys.
That's the spirit.
Listen, we get caught. No. We get caught. If we do something bad, you know, we'll just go down together. I don't want anybody to sacrifice for me. You get me?
No, come on, Speedy. If it's the difference between you spending fucking years in prison and not.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
we're
Dean ain't
doing
gonna
that.
go to jail for you. Let's get one thing straight. But I'll go to jail for you, Speedy.
I will 100% go to jail. Speedy.
Well, you know, Dean, you know, if
Really?
Dean,
Okay.
if Dean, you know, if Dean, listen,
Not
boys,
if he
like
does
I said,
crackhead shit. That's on him.
Yeah. See, I'll go to jail for Speedy no matter what.
Yeah. But you're a crackhead. too,
right,
so-
Harry, you go to prison for me, right, bro?
No,
What?
I'm going clean. Sorry, Speedy.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. Oh
Harry.
shit, we got two.
I'm-
VIPs
All the
here.
time we
I'm
save
getting
you, and you're gonna go
expunged in it.
clean on me?
Yeah, bad timing. Sorry, I would have done otherwise.
Yeah, bad timing. Only the biggest thing that happened to us, you know, losing everything we ever had, buddy.
Jeez.
Well, I lost everything. I have nothing.
Speedy,
Lang
why
has
don't you
nothing.
buy the manor? I know
You're
Lang
about
wants
to have
sell it.
nothing. You know, it's all crumbling.
Yep.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
just
Let's go.
fucking
Let's go
Harry.
check out the ranch, boys. Let's go check out the ranch.
Well,
Harry,
what if we
actually
do
fucking
that?
I respect,
kind
you
of
know, your
Ruins his I didn't know defense. No.
No, he's just no. That doesn't ruin anything.
you drive
His
around.
little manor got raided, right? He's probably just checking to see if anything got damaged. Like there's so many excuses before they come to that conclusion, right?
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, Speedy.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about what you said. That's God. Imagine having a royal flush and then showing your hand and like instantly.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. I have around 40 grenades stacked up, 10 C4, 10 Dragonov, 20 AKs. I'm ready for whatever we need to
We're
face.
not gonna let you go to
Jesus.
jail for like 30 years, Speedy. No way.
If I go to jail, bro, I'll get a fucking spoon and I'll start digging a tunnel. I swear to God.
Isn't that from
So
Shawshank
chat tripping hard
Redemption?
today, dude. There's like
Yep.
a certain viewership of
Oh,
like
great movie.
I'm not saying cop viewers because it's not the streamers. Everyone's got
He
shit.
did
ass
it, bro.
viewers,
He
but
spent
there's,
like what,
certain
15
viewers that
years or
just
some
go
shit before he got out?
insane, bro.
think
Like
it
they
was
go
20.
insane
Damn.
over
I'll probably
anything.
jerk off 20 years instead of building the tunnel.
Criminals can't get mad when they get fucked.
Now, what
Cops
if you
can't do their
attach, like,
job.
The
And fuck
spoon to a
criminals,
rope,
like
and the other end of the rope to your
these
wrist,
viewers,
and
this
then
is
as you're
trash the
jerking off, you
community
kinda
so
dig 'em at the
badly.
same
It's
time.
fucking insane.
Why don't that,
Cops
like,
can't
you
do
know,
shit,
you
criminals
take a
can't
spoon
react.
and you
The
Fucking,
like,
it's just
melt
it's
it to your,
crazy
you know,
cycle of dog
to
shit.
your penis and then use that as a shovel.